Julius is really upset. He thought that Cooper came over his back. It should have been called for a foul.
And again, young Michael Cooper becomes a pivotal figure for the Los Angeles Lakers in Game 3. Hollins comes from the double screen. It'll be Cooper with a rebound off to Nixon. Nixon, Cooper, and Johnson, and Nixon's outside misses. Bobby Jones tried to get it, and Kareem controls. Quickly to Cooper, sends it inside, and off Magic's hands, out of bounds.
I think he was completely surprised on that pass. He wasn't expecting it. Cooper made a good one, too. And he comes over, it's my fault that you can see Magic.
Colt. It is indeed. There's a thoroughbred on the West Coast named Sports Spectacular. Has to be a CBS connection, correct, guys? The owner is Tony Verna, who's directing this game. Sports Spectacular under a great ride by Darryl McCard. A winner yesterday, and Rush, did you have it? Paid $15.80.
I never bet on horses.
All right, I get part of the stud fee when we sell it for syndication, Tony. Here we go now. Sixers bring it down. They've closed in. Once they were back by 15 late in the first period. Now it's 40-36. Hollins goes to Bobby Jones with a left hand. Coming up on Magic Johnson. It's a two-point game. And Johnson takes still another blow.
He really turned in. Look at this. He gets away with a move. Magic had good position, but the shot went in and no foul call. Basket counts.
Back down to 2, but did you see what the Sixers did right afterwards? They hit the Lakers with full court pressure. It has been defense now that has keyed this turnaround here for the Sixers. Nixon maneuvers. Russell's favorite offensive man for the Lakers. Boy, it's the charge.
Oh, really?
Now the Sixers back to the attack. Hollins off a crisscross from Bibby at the top of the circle. Magic awaits his move. Give it to Bibby. And it'll be Caldwell Jones with Kareem out. Doctor's inside, so's Bobby. Loose ball. Lakers try to come up with it. Magic couldn't control it. Here's Hollins back down. Jumper outside with 1 second on the shot clock. He was forced to get it off. Now they hit Magic Johnson. 5:24 left first half. Cross court to Jamaal, who ricochets. Offensive foul.
That's a good call. He was totally off balance. I don't think Jamaal knew whether to put the shot up or take the bounce on the play.
Russ, what's wrong with Jamaal Wilkes? Seems to be out of sync. He's usually as smooth as silk.
Well, first of all, he's probably run into the most consistent defense he's run to a long time. He's not getting the shot, and when he's getting open, I think he's a little surprised.
Here comes Steve Mix off the bench for Philadelphia. His
Number
first appearance.
50.
Out of Toledo.
Here's Caldwell. Kareem gives him not quite as much room as he has earlier. Nix on the turnaround against Wilkes. And Caldwell Jones had to pull his hand back, and Kareem says he touched it. He did. No basket. Interference. Caldwell Jones went up, and Kareem called their attention to it immediately, but Ed Rush spotted it outside.
Here it is. He went up over the rim. Hard to tell. But the outside man made the call. And Daryl Gerritsen was positioned under the basket. He said, you take it. And he did. He says, no basket.
Jamal goes into Kareem. Caldwell Jones on him. He turns, and Caldwell is right there, and Kareem's jumper's off. Here's Julius. Here's Hollins. Goes back to the doctor. Doctor holds up. Cooper's right there. Puts it down. Now the double team. They get back to Collins. And Hollins burns the double team defense that time.
You betcha. If Julius spotted it, as soon as he double teamed, he waited and got the open man.
Nixon with a high layup. A beautiful shot by Norman Nixon.
That
the
was a
doctor was
super
there,
move.
and Nixon had to get it up in the air, Russ.
That's a super move by Nixon. That's what I was talking about. His body attitude has been real good this quarter.
Nix holds it up now. It's back to 4 at the 4:06. It's going to go against the Sixers. Bibby moving inside.
Offensive foul. And again, the Lakers doing a good job. Here's that shot by Nixon. Look how high the ball goes up on the glass. Feel like that is a tough shot. And then it dropped straight down through.
I thought it was Julius who moved inside. He had even a taller man. It was actually Caldwell Jones who'd come in through the middle. But he had to get the ball up over that time. Magic puts it on the floor. 44-40. 4-minute mark. Game 3 of the NBA World Championship. More tomorrow. And we'll start a half hour earlier, 3 p.m. East. Cooper on a cut, left-handed. Goes to the floor. Ball comes to Kareem. Magic sends to Cooper, and it's Cooper from the left baseline. Not this time, but an offensive rebound by Jamaal Wilkes, who is fouled. Caldwell Jones got him, and that is 3 fouls on Caldwell. Russ, that could be a big step for the Sixers.
He's done a good job, though, in this half, though, Brent, against Kareem. twice I thought Kareem should have taken his right hook, and he turned back left, and he didn't seem to really be in flow. Chocolate Thunder comes back for Caldwell Jones. Now, Mr. Dawkins will have to go play against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, recalling the first game, he played only 18 minutes against Kareem and fouled out of that game.
Dawkins returns with 10 points. See, Wilkes is even having trouble at the free throw line.
That's really hard to believe. And he's taken a lot of shots. His confidence is still there, apparently. I talked to him after game 2, and he said, I got to keep popping them if they're there.
No problem with that one. 5-point Laker lead at 3:42 left, first half.
Not only is he a good shooter normally, but he's a scorer. And there's basically a difference between a shooter and a scorer. A shooter has to make it. A scorer will find a way to get some points.
Blocked by Jones on the doctor. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cheeks is short off to Wilkes.
Good push off before he got the rebound.
Here's Jones coming to the corner, traveled. Go to the Sixers, and that's 12 Laker turnovers to 5 for the Sixers.
That was poor transition there for Mr. Jones. He made a great defensive play. One of very few people can make, blocking the doctor shot. Then he comes the other way and walked with the ball badly, wide open.
Johnson has been in double figures in assists, and he started this game as he would do it a third time. He's been quiet. He's only got 3 assists, 2 very early for the Lakers. Julius is short, and there's a foul as Dawkins was reaching up for the ball that time.
It'll go against the Lakers. They had Dawkins trapped in there and couldn't get it away. Here's the shot by Julius. Off balance, he goes down. And then right there, Dawkins wanted to jump, but a foul on the play.
2 fouls against Abdul-Jabbar here in the first half of game 3. Lionel Hollins will set it up at the 3:06 mark. 45-40 lead. They want to go deep to Dawkins.
Smart move by Kareem, Russ, to back away there. He would have picked up another foul.
Do you realize the arrogance of that play? A lob pass on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We've got to get some isolation on Lionel Hollins. He is really taking it to magic down here defensively. And I'm sure our cameras will alertly pick that up as Jamaal Wilkes from the left corner hits it outside. It is 47-42, 2:35. Now Hollins offensively comes down on Magic. Dawkins over to that side with Kareem. Kareem pushing on him. They go to Julius.
That must be fun for Kareem to be able to push somebody. Instead of being pushed.
Here comes Magic. Looking now for some daylight. Hollins is there. Dish to Cooper, who's open. And Dawkins went out after him and influenced the shot. Hollins quickly to the attack for the Sixers. Off the transition, it'll be Cheeks in a hurry. Kareem's defensive rebound. Dawkins backing up into him all the way. Oh, foul on Darrell, his second here in the first half at the 2:03 mark.
Well, at what point, Brent, I think that perhaps one of the reasons that Wilkes has been off in his shooting is that defensively he has had to work so hard against Julius Erving.
Association. A 5-point difference at the 2:03 mark. Russ, what about this Sixer comeback here in the second period?
Well, these two teams, I don't really call it a comeback, Brent, because these two teams are so good. You're not going to keep one of these teams run them out of the building. I mean, I would be really, really surprised if I saw any game where one team just blew the other team out, because these two teams are, the key is that they're both good defensive teams, and it's hard to run away and hide from a good defensive team.
Speaking of defense, Russ, 76ers, the top defensive team.